Good morning. In the last few lectures, we have discussed the different organelles present in the cell, and we have also discussed the role of these different organelles. As of we know, the different organelles are structurally different and has their different properties or different functions. Now, these all important organelles which are present in the cell, these organelles are the important component of cell, and with this there is one more important organelle and which has the important role, that is it is involved in cell division or it is involved in the process of mitosis, and this important organelle is the nucleus. Now the nucleus, which is important organelle and it is present in the cell, and it controls the activities of the cell as the chromosome or DNA required for the cell division process are present in the nucleus. Now the rest of the organelles have different metabolic properties. For example, endoplasmic reticulum has the ribosomes and role in protein synthesis. Mitochondria has a role in ATP synthesis. Chloroplasts have role in photosynthesis. Including these, the Golgi complex, vacuoles, and all other organelles have different specific roles. Whereas the nucleus, which is the control of the cell and it contains the chromosomes uh, constituted by proteins and the DNA. And these DNA after replications uh, can helpful for cell division process. Now, as the chromosomes are present, DNA is present in the cell or in the nucleus. The nucleus is important organelle and has role in hereditary transmission of the characteristics of the mother plant. This nucleus is present in the cell or in the cytoplasm, and it has connection on the outer side with the cytoplasm, and on the inner side it has the nucleoplasm, which is the fluid containing different types of matrix or material. On the outer surface of nucleus, the endoplasmic reticulum is present, and on the inner side it contains the chromatin material. So in the structure of nucleus, it has the important structures like nuclear envelope. As like the other organelles, we call the membrane, outer membrane or inner membrane is there. Here, in case of nucleus, it is nuclear envelope because it covers the nucleoplasm or it covers the nucleus inside. In between the two membranes of nuclear envelope, that is a pair of membranes of nuclear envelope, the space called perinuclear space. In mitochondria, it is intermitochondrial or perimitochondrial space. In chloroplast, it is periplastidial space, and in nucleus, it is perinuclear space. Again, on the inner side, it contains the nucleoplasm. So, in a cell, in total, the cell contains protoplasm, and this protoplasm is divided into cytoplasm and the nucleoplasm. Cytoplasm fluid present outside the nucleus and inside the plasma membrane. So, entire space between the nuclear wall or nuclear envelope and the on the inner side of plasma membrane is covered by the cytoplasm, whereas on the inner side, inner membrane of nuclear envelope, it contains the nucleoplasm. Chemical constitutions is more or less similar in nucleoplasm as well as in cytoplasm, but in the cytoplasm all other organelles are distributed, whereas in a nucleoplasm the nucleolus and chromatins are the important constituents. Chromatins, I repeat, is the chromatins are made by the proteins as well as the DNA, and the chromatins are present in the nucleoplasm, and this nucleoplasm also contains one or more nucleoli or the nucleus. So the nucleus has four parts: nuclear membrane or nuclear envelope, or it is called as karyotheca. It contains chromatin thread or nuclear reticulum. Again, in the cytoplasm, we have the endoplasmic reticulum because it is present inside the plasma membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, whereas the chromatin threads present in the nucleus are nuclear reticulum. Nuclear sap or nucleoplasm or karyolymph, and the nucleolus. One by one, we will discuss in detail about the different structures. Nuclear membrane, it is the outermost membrane or nuclear envelope, also we can call. This nuclear envelope has two membranes, outer membrane and the inner membrane. The outer membrane, the inner membrane, and the space in between, it is perinuclear space. Now this nuclear membrane or nuclear envelope is not continuous, but it is interrupted and it has the nuclear pore. So in this nuclear envelope, as like other organelles, the membrane is continuous, whereas in nucleus the outer membrane is not continuous and it is interrupted, and this is with the help of nuclear pore. On the outer side of nuclear envelope, the endoplasmic reticulum is there, and on the endoplasmic reticulum the ribosomes are attached. On the inner side we can find the chromatin material. The second important component is the chromatin threads. So chromatin material, I repeat again, it is composed of proteins and DNA, and this chromatin material is the important component of carrying the hereditary information. This is also called as chromatin reticulum. Now during the process of cell division, these chromatin threads, which are intermixed initially, or generally they are thin long structures, these structures become short, thicker, and this now termed as chromosomes. They are basically nucleoproteins, so made by DNA and the chromosome. They are basophilic in nature and contain specific number of chromosomes during the cell division. This chromatin material is of two types, heterochromatin, euchromatin, and the sex chromatin. Now when the chromatin material, which is long thread like, it is U, that is true chromatin material, or sometimes some part of this chromatin material becomes condensed, and this is called as heterochromatin, and the sex chromosomes are also present in the nucleus. The third important component, nuclear sap, or also called as nucleoplasm. It is like the cytoplasm, clear homogeneous colloidal substance which is composed of nucleic acids and proteins. It also includes all other chemical or inorganic organic substances, and specifically it contains the phosphorus, minerals, ribose sugar, enzyme, and nucleotides. As this particular region, that is nucleoplasm, including chromatin material, has a role in DNA replication as well as in cell division, the required energy is utilized or is available in the form of phosphorus as well as the other minerals, then ribose sugar and some enzymes which are involved in these processes. And the last component is nucleolus. Nucleolus, it is the center of nucleus, and depending on the cell, one or more nucleolus is present. This nucleolus is disappear during the late prophase stage of mitosis, and it appears during the telophase stage, and mostly it stores the RNA. Now the nucleus has important function. It controls the hereditary characters of organism. It is the region of cellular metabolism, and it is the control of the enzyme of the nucleus. It is responsible for protein synthesis, cell division, growth, and differentiation. It stored hereditary material in the form of DNA as well as the RNA. It is site of transcription process, because the process of synthesis of RNA from the DNA, that is transcription process, takes place in the nucleus, and after the RNAs are synthesized in the nucleus, they are traveled into cytoplasm with the through the nuclear pore, and that is why this region is important, as it has role in transcription process and in a protein synthesis. It helps in exchange of DNA and RNA between the nucleus and in the cytoplasm. It produces ribosomes, these are known as protein factories, and it also regulates the integrity of gene and gene expression. So in general, the nucleus, it is the important organelle which is present in the cell. This nucleus contains the nuclear envelope. This nuclear envelope covers the nucleoplasm and also the chromatin material. The nuclear envelope is not continuous. It has two membranes, outer and inner membrane, and both of these membranes are interrupted by with the help of nuclear pore. This nuclear pore is the site through which the RNA, after transcription process, travels in the cytoplasm and where they are processed in the process of protein synthesis. It also contains the chromatin material. The chromatins are of two types, heterochromatin and euchromatin. Eu, that is true chromatin, heterochromatin, false chromatin. And the nucleolus. This nucleolus is important site because it has the role in RNA synthesis.